In terms of all of the headaches and all of the overwhelm as entrepreneurs, how do you care for yourselves? How do you manage, personally as the entrepreneur, how do you manage that for yourselves?
Well, luckily, Shyla and I share a lot of interests. So, a couple of things. First off, we are very intentional about making sure that we go or participate in personal growth and development type events at least 2 or 3 times per year. And we hold them for our teams to not just grow them as leaders, but to grow them as people. We're always engaging in content. We're always adding more in that way energetically to our lives, because what those kinds of events and things will help you do often is just reorient back to what it is that you want to be doing, how you want to be carrying yourself in the world. And so we're really intentional about ensuring. In fact, we have one coming up here in about a week or a month that we're going to be going to a remote location, going to a hotel up in Tahoe, having the virtual event up, and doing it from remote so that we can super plug in. And the other thing is that we've always been very good about finding time for things like exercise, reading, and family.
Well, I think lots of people ask us, how do you guys get it all done? And our answer is always, we don't. We have a huge team and support network, and that is how we get so much done. So very supportive husbands. I'm the one with 3 kids. And they're all 10 and under. I have a nanny who's been with us since the twins were 6 weeks old. I call her my co-mom. She travels with us. I could not have done those kinds of things without that kind of support. And then in the business internally, finding people who have those complementary strengths as us. You want vision, you want inspiration, you want tactical
strategic thinking
and solutions finding. That we're your gals. But if you want a detail oriented execution plan with implementation arms in a spreadsheet, we're going to drop that ball. So making sure that our team is stacked so that it complements our deck has helped us a lot. And we haven't always gotten that right, but we're getting better at it. And then, I think that going through so much character development and puts that responsibility on ourselves. So we are intentional about how we spend our time. Both of us wake up at 4:00 in the morning to get our exercise in so that we can have a meaningful time with our kids before our day starts and we go to work. And then you can find us answering emails and things before we go to bed and doing a little bit of social media maintenance.
Listening to books in the car.
We listen to books in the car. We don't drink. We like to have, hydrate and keep careful count of our nutrition. So it's this ongoing process of making our lives, I think, match that better. But one of the biggest blessings of being an entrepreneur, even though restaurant industry is hard, even though every entrepreneur industry is hard, is that time freedom piece. You're still going to work 16 hours a day, but you're going to pick which 16 hours of the day you want to work. And that can be really, I think, liberating for a lot of people. And certainly for us, you got to design your schedule a little bit more creatively, but you can't get it all in there if you're disciplined about it.
Wow. Yeah.